Did you know that you can connect your Nintendo Switch Joycons to a computer? Obviously, most people use this for gaming, and obviously, we're not gonna do that. I've found all my controller functions to Photoshop, and we're gonna design with it. So I've programmed all the commands we need, I think. The only major caveat is that we can't type. I don't know if you noticed, no letters. I mean, okay, fine, technically there are letters, but that doesn't really count. Can I move the mouse? Oh, okay, there we go. It's moving, it's moving. It is schmoving. Click. Yes, okay, we can select things. So I've made A the left click, and the rest of the buttons are pretty much keyed to just random things like A for Control A. There's a copy and paste. Control and Shift and Alt in the back of these. Should be everything I need, except for typing. I'm gonna select the paint bucket. We're gonna make some colors. Yeah, I think maybe creamish is good. I have G, which is the keyboard shortcut for a paint bucket, on here. Is it this? Yes, yes. We'll go kind of cottage quarry. In that case, we'll probably want some brown. Okay, if I was just an illustrator, theoretically, I could just draw something, right? Woo! I'm drawing the line. But I'm a graphic designer, so we gotta make an actual graphic. Actually, this is quite an interesting shape, isn't it? It gives me kind of like mini Metro vibes. Maybe we'll keep that. It's not a bad shape, all things considered. But there is like a slate blur on the... Hello? Alright, maybe my Joy-Cons are getting old. I think I would have noticed at the A, but it didn't work though. Right click is the right trigger. Yeah! Create clipping mask. What is that? I must have colored something on accident. Eraser. You know what? I don't think I put in an eraser key, so we're gonna just have to select it. Oh, it's too small. See, so much of this is muscle memory to me when I'm using a mouse and keyboard that if I'm trying to think about how I do things, I can't remember. Pretend I'm on a keyboard. Let's pretend. Alt right click. Which one's Alt? Aha! Okay, so for those who don't know, you can Alt and right click and drag. Very convenient. Man, it's sensitive. I don't know what that is. It doesn't look good. Control Z, Control Z, Control Z, Control. Okay, it worked. I'm using Control on the left trigger and V on the front D-pad. It looks a bit like a tree, doesn't it? We could make it a tree. We would need more green. Maybe like a tree-related event. Make me like, ooh, that's a clip release clipping mess. No we don't. That's the wrong layer. Control, here's going on my nose. Control Z. B for brush. B for brush. Good. Whoa, a leaf. Cool. New layer. I should have put a button for make a new layer. And that's giving me deja vu instead of voice control video. Okay, this isn't nearly as painful as that, so we're still fine. That's probably the most painful video on this channel. The fact that I can only really move it in about 8 directions is at least making it kind of geometric. It's got that cool abstract vibe. I don't know if it looks like a tree. It's a new style. This will look a little bit like a car. It's not really tree shaped. I don't know of any tree that has a branch longer than the trunk, or thicker than the trunk. And now that I've said that, someone's gonna point me to a tree that does exist. How could you not know about thick branches? I mean, it's not really my thing, and I don't like that it's really blurry, but it's a thing. No, that's marquee. That's paint bucket. That's brush. I'm just gonna try every button until I find the right button. And now we have a tree. Maybe gradients would be good. And now we want a really big and bushy brush. A tongue twister. Big and bushy brush. I think I'm getting better. Thank you to all my hours of gaming, so I could produce a pointless YouTube video. Well, it's not pointless. I think that there is like a use case, a legitimate use case for using a Joy-Con while you're using Photoshop. Instead of having to use all these keyboard shortcuts, it might be really easy to just have like, okay, this one is Control Z, this one's Control A, and so on. Kind of like a Stream Deck. In fact, you probably could use this as a Stream Deck. Really like lowering the upper brush, because I feel like if you have to go over something twice, so I usually like to paint it. And I'm only mentioning that because I'm only saying that because I just realized I probably need to use an opacity brush. All the light leaves shaded. I think we might want to shade the dark ones with a little light green as well. Alright, light green. Alt. Did I get it? No. Alt, select this. Did I get it? Oh, I have to click. All right. Muscle memory 1, Bluebell 0. Honestly, let's figure out what to do with the trunk here. This is layer hell, by the way. I might be a little disorganized, but I'm not this disorganized. I do name my layers and group them and stuff. How many layers are we even on it? Layer 17? I think my record for layers in a Photoshop document is several thousand. They were all completely necessary layers, by the way. It was the Florida Mayhem prediction graphic template. And if you think about it, 5 games per day, 20 games, 20 teams per game. So any of the 20 teams can win or lose. That's already 100. Then there's the player, 7 players in a team. That's 700 alone. Well, that's 700 elements. I mean, each element has a whole bunch of layers, right? So like text, the background, there's the player photo, to touch up with the player photo, and it multiplies. In fact, it got so crazy that Photoshop refused to open it. Okay, I need to zoom out. The Alt zoom or Control zoom? scroll. I guess we're gonna try both. It's not that. Oh, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. There, nice. And we can even try blending both to see what looks good. Like maybe I should have gone for like purple shading on the green or something. Because usually you want to vary the hues a little when you shade. I didn't really think of that ahead of time. Let me select something other than, am I just missing? What's going on? There we go. Okay. That is not how far I scrolled. I think, is this Joy-Con drift? It's a hell of a way to learn that you have Joy-Con drift, but okay. Dang it. It's only been 3 years, Joy-Con. Does that look better? Does that even look good? I'm just trying to step back from the monitor to see if it looks good or not. Control Z. I'm doing a little finger aerobics here. It's like holding a TV remote. Beep. Or a lightsaber. I've never seen Star Wars. I do like it on multiply. It's a little excessive, but a little excessive is better than plain, right? I can always even it out in camera roll. So we're gonna go and select multiply on all of these, and then we'll probably enhance the highlight later. Oh, that's a little too dark for me though. But we can move it. We can move it. Let's move it. Is it moving? Am I moving it? It's not working. None of the click keys are working. Oh, I haven't saved. Well, I think it's the save button. Okay, that worked. Well, it's gonna have to be Untitled 2. I don't know what Untitled 1 is, but it's okay. I can't hit gamer rage. Oh, it worked. It suddenly started working. Cool. Now can I move it? Oh, there we go. There we go. Joy-Con drift! No! I mean, if we think about it, with, you know, rose-colored glasses, it's better to have Joy-Con drift for this specific scenario than to have buttons going off randomly, right? Right? It's not like this is a high time pressure game or anything. I don't like any of these. These all look terrible. I think we might just have to paint it again. So this time we're gonna actually think and use different hues of a color instead of shading everything the same color. A yellow-green is the most obvious choice I cannot select. Please press the left click button for me. There we go. Just had to spam click it. I can see how people get carpal tunnel. We should have made the shadows light, but if we make the highlights warm, we should have made the shadows cool, but the shadows are warm. My straps are falling off my dress, but the background is warm. We'll try both. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Oh wait, but the highlights are already warm on these ones too because the whole thing is warm because I didn't think ahead. Soft light? Okay, we'll go soft light. Soft light is the one you use when you made it too crazy and you want it to be like a little less crazy. Okay, we spent all this time drawing a not very good tree. Now we're gonna actually do the design part. I just realized I was saying that we could put text in the top left, but we cannot put text in the top left because I can't type. Like, I could put the text layer here and I just wouldn't be able to type. Lorem ipsum. We could just copy and paste lorem ipsum a bunch of times because I have a copy and paste button. Is it this? I think the screenshot button is copy and the home button is paste. Did that work? Oh, yeah. We don't have any way to do a line break. Well, that sucks. Ipsum. Wait, I can type. All of the keyboard shortcuts that I use are letters, but it's a very limited set of letters. What letters do we have? M, G, B, Z, A, Migbzavka. Maybe we should stick with lorem ipsum. I can't backspace. Oh, of course, Control Z. The solution to all my problems. It's not like I would ever make a graphic without using Control Z. Actually, are there any words we can type using those letters? We have vowels. Well, a vowel. Reverse wordle. Cab. Cabs. Gabs. Mab. Cab. Cambs. Can we spell plant? P-L-A. No N. And no T. Pla. Mab. The buttons died again. Why? Maz. It's Maz. It's just called Maz. No explanation. It's just Maz. Selecting font should be a little less painful, right? I can select this and just make it big. It's already a nice font. I was using it for a poster earlier. Except it needs to not be green because it's blending in with the leaves. Purple? Not bad, not bad. I think we need to introduce a little purple shading on the wood if that's the case. Whoop, wrong color. Okay. Alt. Ah! Eyedropper. Is this how people who don't know how to use Photoshop feel? Right, got that. Now we make it a color burn, but maybe lower the opacity a little. Still feels like something is not quite right. I mean, I don't have the ability to straighten anything. The tree is too big, isn't it? Okay, we're gonna make a group and see if we can drag everything into the group. Okay, select top layer, scroll, and drag into group. Yeah, we're gaming, we're gaming! I don't have a transform because I didn't keybind T to anything. Okay, menus. When was the last time I had to use this menu to transform something? I don't know. Here we go. Free transform. Come on, come on. There we go. See, that's more proportionate. Proportionate. Never mind that the leaves cut off over here. We're just gonna ignore that. We're just gonna pretend it's not there. Ooh, okay, it's big. Make it small. I can't align it! It's so difficult to align it. I wonder if we could add little leaves coming out of the words Maz. Select the green. I'm getting good at this. Or, I mean, sort of, at the controls. Make it small again. And we're gonna draw some leaves. Oh, no. Let's move that layer under. That doesn't look like a leaf. That doesn't look like anything. It looks like slime. I feel like this thing only works when you have really big blobby brushes. But it does look kind of like a maze, so maybe we'll just recolor it to something very subtle. Click it, and we'll just go a slightly darker shade. There you go. I'd like to draw more, it's just, I can't really get the brush size right. I'm just flicking it. Click, click, click. Oh, there we go. That might be it. Let's draw it. Oh, wait, that's too thick. All right, is that right? It's too thin. Dang it, this is so difficult. Okay, I got it, I got it, I got it. Oh, and I think we're done. Wait, color correction. Okay, so we're gonna select everything. Shift A, right click, as usual, we'll duplicate them, then we'll merge them. This is how I normally quickly Control A, is that it? Control A, copy and paste. That's to make sure that the edges don't overflow. So when you add a vignette, it'll add it correctly. And handy dandy, I made the plus sign. Camera, nice. All right, what looks best? Oh, okay, it's nothing perfect. Nothing that makes me go, yeah, this is it. Left click. I'm just gonna sit here spam clicking. I really hope that when I connect this back to my Switch, the A button isn't still broken. That would be bad. Why isn't it clicking? I'm so confused. Oh, Joy-Con drift, Joy-Con drift. Oh, there we go. Does the auto button work? Okay, but that's not like really terrible though. I mean, it's not good, but it's probably the first time the auto button just hasn't completely destroyed it. It's still not what I'm going for, but kudos, I guess. Does this even like make sense? Like the more I look at it, I'm like, what did I just spend my time doing? Don't like the green, we'll play with the green. I can't. Left click, back, left. Oh, why are we bugging out now? Oh, that's annoying. But if I hit every button, it might break and I might lose all the progress. Oh, wait, I got it. Save. Save. It's this button. All right, I think we're done. Okay, I think we're good. Oh my gosh, we did it. And it's way better than the voice control video. All right, but obviously you don't want to do regular graphic design, literally just using this as your mouse, but the shortcuts weren't that bad. Like, it was pretty convenient just having to press 2 buttons to copy and paste. Okay, so obviously you wouldn't want to use these as mice when you're graphic designing, but actually the shortcuts were pretty helpful. It was really convenient being able to copy and paste with just 2 buttons. I think for me, I'm really used to my keyboard shortcuts. They're pretty much muscle memory at this point, but especially for an illustrator where you're actually just drawing with one hand, it'd probably be pretty useful. So yeah, if you have a Nintendo Switch, give it a try. Anyway, if you like this video, please do subscribe, just leave a comment, I reply to comments. And also we hit 3K subs and apparently the Design Royale video is getting on people's home pages, which is totally crazy. But yeah, for now, see ya!